You're listening to Cash and Sass. I'm Lisa Marie, your go-to gal for all things money. As the Sassy Wealth Queen and the brains behind the Sassy Wealth Coach, I'm here to take you on a thrilling ride from the financial chaos to sassy and sexy money. Hey, my sassy friend. Welcome to the Cash and Sass podcast. I am Lisa Marie, the Sassy Wealth Queen. I am the brains behind the Sassy Wealth Coach. And today we're going to discuss the different professionals that you can have helping you when it comes to your money in your business. All right, so let's get started. So the ones we're going to discuss today is going to be your bookkeeper, a CPA, a financial advisor, a financial planner, a tax advisor, a wealth coach, money coach, financial coach, a CFO or a fractional CFO. And we're just going to explain the differences so that you know what each one does, and you'll be able to know which one it is you need and when you'll need them. And sometimes you will actually need more than one, okay? So first, a bookkeeper. A bookkeeper is a financial professional who keeps your accounting books up to date, okay? Very simple. They keep your books. They can keep your accounting records for accuracy. They'll send you monthly profit and loss reports. And some bookkeepers will also keep track of your invoices and payments for you and maintain a system of organizing your company records, as well as they can also help you process payroll. They, however, will not interpret the data, okay? An accountant is actually who will interpret the data. And some CFOs also have accounting background, so therefore they can also interpret the data. Okay, so there's the big difference there. Bookkeepers will keep your records. They're just not going to interpret the data for you and help you do any planning of that kind of nature. So a CPA is a certified public accountant. They can analyze financial records to prepare your tax returns, help you create a budget report, conduct audits for their clients. Some are available throughout the year also as a tax advisor, and some don't really offer that service. Again, it depends on their business. They can, however, do that. Okay. Some PAs will also have bookkeepers on their team to help their clients keep their books up to date. But again, the CPAs themselves are not bookkeepers. Okay. So there's that difference. Financial advisors can help you with different areas of financial planning, investing, education, taxes, insurance, estate planning, and retirement planning. They can help you business and personal wise. So it's really important. You may want them as well as some of the other financial money advisors at the same time. Okay. So financial planners are slightly different than financial advisors. Financial planners are professionals who will work with clients to manage their financial affairs. So they can develop financial goals and create strategies to achieve those goals. Financial planners can offer expertise and guidance for budgeting, investing, retirement, tax planning, insurance, and estate planning. So they can, help personal and business wise with the budgeting as well as going out in the future with the tax planning and the estate planning. Okay. A tax advisor is a financial expert with advanced training and knowledge of tax accounting and the law. And that would be someone as an enrolled agent or, again, a CPA. I myself have an enrolled agent, which means they're licensed through the IRS. They're certified through the IRS. They had taken an exam, those kind of things. But they are a tax advisor. And my tax advisor, the purpose of a tax advisor is to minimize your taxes and make sure you're in compliant with the law. They also are retained to have her tax advice throughout the year so that you're less likely to have any surprises at the end of the year. And so, for example, if you're growing and you've got some ins and outs that are changing personally that could affect your business, which, by the way, a lot of times we do and we just don't realize it, a tax advisor is a good person to have on your team so that you can go to them and get advice and make sure that you're in compliant and just make sure there's not going to be any surprises with just different ins and outs of things. I have one. She's amazing. I have her throughout the year, and then I pay her to also prepare my tax returns. Okay. So then there's a wealth coach, money coach, financial coach. Depending on what name they like, we're the same. We're coaches, right? A lot of us have backgrounds in accounting or we have backgrounds as a chief financial officer, or you could be like me and I have both. I have background in accounting and as a CFO. Okay. But the coaches, these are the type of advisors who can help you reach your financial goals by teaching you money management skills, money mindset tools, and the money management skills are to how to build financials, how to build savings account, create a budget or a financial plan, or what I like to call a money roadmap. They can help you improve the way you handle and earn your money as well as help you change your relationship with money, which I really think is important. They likely cannot give you investment advice like a financial advisor or a financial planner can. In a sense, I can't do that. So, excuse me, when my clients come and say, oh, I want to invest in this, or I need to do an IRA, I have a couple of people on my list that for referrals that I can refer them to because that's out of my realm. Okay. And it's really important to know that because we don't want someone giving you advice on investments or like IRAs or 401ks when they're not legally able to. Okay, so that's a really big thing. I myself will never do that. I will tell them, hey, look, there's a difference between the two. How about go and talk to, you need to talk to a financial planner or a financial advisor. I've got a couple of people I can refer you to see who would be best for you to work with. And then a lot of times they end up working with them and they're still working with me at the same time because they're having them do that part of the planning where it's investing or setting up IRA or setting up life insurance, those kind of things. Okay. So then you have a CFO and a fractional CFO. The only difference between a CFO and a fractional CFO, and that stands for Chief Financial Officer, is normally a CFO is an employee. So that's their full-time, quote unquote, job. Okay. Fractional CFO is someone that does it part-time for a company or under a retainer or contract agreement. So like me, I have several clients that I am their fractional CFO to and their wealth coach too. So I combine the two together. So a CFO is someone that can provide services for small businesses and organizations in the realm that I said, part-time, retainer, or contract agreement. They can help you as a business manage your money and assist with payroll services. It depends on the company and what they offer. I have that to where it's part of something that we can provide if needed. Fractional CFOs and money coaches can also have a bookkeeper on their team, like I do, to offer that type of service a bookkeeper offers that provides. However, we ourselves are not a bookkeeper, okay? They both can provide strategic planning, decision support, negotiations, business intelligence, financial modeling, forecasting, and budgeting. They also assist with improving your business cash flow, enhancing your business financial systems, and collaborating with you with you as their client on growth and profitability strategies. And that's something that I myself do. So my role as a wealth coach, I intertwine a couple different parts of it. So I have a bookkeeper on my team to be able to provide those services. Okay. What I provide myself is fractional CFO and a wealth coach. So I'm providing the management skills on building the savings, building a money roadmap, and I'm providing helping my clients improve their cash flow, profitability strategies, collaborating with the client on growth. So you see, I'm slightly different. I've got the mindset, the money management, and I take the fractional CFO and I've combined it all together. And the reason why I do that is because I believe they're all parts and pieces of the puzzle, and money management and money mindset go hand in hand. So because of that, I believe that it's important to have those services. And I thought, and I believe that it's important that if they're able to have one person who can offer some of those services, then they've got, someone right there on hand. Some of my clients do have a separate bookkeeper, which is great. I still have access to those books just so that I can see what's going on because that's part of the piece with the CFO and the wealth coaching. Okay. So what I do is I work with my clients hand in hand. Some fractional CFOs don't, some wealth coaches don't. So there's that difference. And so it's important to understand exactly what they're offering, exactly what the difference is between all of these financial advisors or financial planners or people that you can have in your realm to help you with your money, with your business. Okay. And so like for a CFO or for a wealth coach, the services can range anywhere from $10K to $20K, depending on how long, the expertise, what they're offering, that kind of thing. With me offering hand in hand services and them getting the wealth coaching and the CFO, my services for 6 months is right at $15,000. And then I offer a payment plan. And then, of course, I also offer my clients their smaller monthly stuff, or 3-month services that are available as well. So it's just really important to understand the difference between all of those things. So I hope this was helpful. And until next time, remember, stay sassy. Bye. Thanks for joining us this week on Cash and Sass. Check us out on social media and on our website at www.thesassywealthcoach.com, where you can download my free Money Story Start Guide. The website again is www.thesassywealthcoach.com. And as always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode and leave us a review so we can continue to bring you fresh content. And remember, yes, it is possible to have sassy and sexy money. See you next week.